Everybody, welcome back to Trio Planet. I am hosting today. Well, I'm doing the intro and that for today's episode because Will is ill while we film this. So yeah, we are here to film episode 2 of Mandalorian season 3, titled. What was the title?
Mandalor.
What?
Mines of Mandalor.
Titled Mines of Mandalor. So yeah, we will be reviewing episode 3 of Mandalorian. I'm obviously joined by the one, the only, Azteral.
Hello everyone, I'm dying.
He is dying. He may sound a bit groggy in this week's reviews, so hopefully he's well next week. We're not doing the podcast this week, so Thursday will be replaced with a different video. But yeah, other than that, we are here to review episode 3 of Mandalorian, and what an episode it was. So Will will try his best at doing the breakdown for this, but I'm sorry if he dies in the middle of it, so go ahead.
I'm not. I want to die.
Wow.
So the episode opens on Tatooine with, I can't remember the actress's name, the ship mechanic lady, who's in both Mando and the Book of Boba Fett. She's talking to a Rodian. She's trying to scam the Rodian into paying much more than it's worth to fix his speeder. Mando arrives. He's looking for a memory chip for IG-11. As we know, he wants to sort of resurrect him so that he can be his guide on Mandalore. Ship lady sells him R5, an astromech droid, and is like, I don't really want it, but okay. They go to Mandalore. He sends R5 to do a atmosphere test, see if the atmosphere's safe. R5 disappears off the radar. Mando goes looking for him. Mando gets into a fight, as he does. Mando uses the Darksaber, still heavy to him, still acting like it's a broadsword rather than a lightsaber. He beats off the people, goes back to the ship with R5. R5's like, yo man, atmosphere's safe, bro. So Mando and Grogu descend into the mines. They have a little adventure. Mando's captured by some weird fucking eye creature who's got like robot bodies and shit.
I'd say it was like half machine, half organic.
Grogu runs after trying to save Mando. Gets chased by a winged crocodile. That's terrifying. Gets to the entrance of the cave. It's trailer time, ladies and gentlemen. Guy jumps down in front. Grogu's like, nah fam, not having none of that. Force pushes him out of the way. Gets back to the ship, does his little force jump. There's a lot of force jumping in this episode. It's very, very cute. He goes to Bo-Katan Kryze to be like, listen love, Dad's in trouble, need your help. And she's like, fine, I guess. So she goes, she kills a bunch of people. She's got a really cool ship. I'm calling it a Mandalorian Arrow. Pretty cool. She does battle with the half machine, half organic creature. Takes Din.
She uses the Darksaber as well.
I mean, she uses it, but like, she doesn't keep it. I think it would have been funny if she like held on to it when Din woke up, after Din was like getting his bone marrow pulled out of him or whatever was happening to him. Bo-Katan's like, we need to go, and he's like, nah, I need to go bathe in the waters of Mandalore. In a few minutes, he'll regret those words. So she's like, yeah, I'll take you, why not? So she takes him. It's a pretty cool area. It's like a massive underwater, like underground, like lake thing. Bo-Katan starts reading off some scripture. She's like, yeah, belong to the first Mandalore. Din starts stripping. Everyone's like, ooh, he's going to take all his clothes off. But no, he just takes off all of his armor, all of his
Even if he took everything
weapons.
off but his fucking helmet.
He starts walking in, reciting, I believe it's the same creed that was said at the first episode of this season to the little kid. And then he falls. End of season. Goodbye. Din's dead. Roll credits. No, Bo-Katan jumps in. She starts using her jetpack underwater. Not sure how logistically that works because fire and water don't really mix together, but we'll leave that till next time.
It's Star Wars, so they probably have special jetpacks.
Bo-Katan finds Din at the bottom of the underground lake thing. He's sort of dying. She starts pulling him up, and she's looking around, and her light starts going over something, and it's got an eye, and it seems to be a mythosaur from Mandalorian mythology and, Mandalorian culture. She flies out the water. That's probably going to play a part later in the season, probably. But that is the first live-action mythosaur we've ever seen, which is pretty cool. I'm going to keep drinking so that I don't actually die. And that's basically it. That's end of episode.
It was a good episode, I've got to admit.
It was very good.
It was very good. It was longer than the first one. It was definitely cool to see that creature under the water. It makes you think how long that's been there. Seeing all these various creatures and seeing Grogu actually do stuff on his own was really cool.
Grogu just starts absolutely kicking ass.
Yeah, Grogu this episode actually held his own. He definitely Mando doesn't have to look after him as much. He can handle his own, stand his own ground and whatnot. I've got to say, good episode. It was definitely a lot of fun. Cool to see Din being Din, and also Pedro Pascal going through a lot of stuff, not wearing where he's got to wear a helmet an entire episode. And I bet it gets fucking warm in that thing. But yeah, other than that, I think it's getting good. It's definitely me and Will actually mentioned that there's no filler. Last episode.
Usually Minds of Mandalore would be the last episode of the season.
Usually,
and that'd be a cliffhanger, seeing that big creature.
Yeah, but I think they've probably got an entire little story ready for this season. They've probably got a good story ready to go with it. Got a story. So, but obviously we know from the trailer that he gets his own little group of Mandos.
That's probably the group. That's probably the Watch group. The Children of the Watch. That's probably them following him after he's made amends and bathed in the pools of Mandalore.
Well, he's got to go back and prove that he had.
Don't know how he's doing that.
Yeah, we have no idea how he's proven that he bathed in those waters, but we will see. But all in all, it's been a really good episode. This show has definitely been a hell of a ride so far. It's cool to learn more about Mandalorian culture and the different sides and that. Bo-Katan mentioned her father, and as you know, from Clone Wars, the father passed away. He was killed during a fight, and yeah, if you've watched Clone Wars, you know that. That is an episode, isn't it, when he dies? I believe it is.
No.
What?
I don't think we ever actually see their parents.
I swear we do.
We see Satine.
Hang on.
In charge, but I don't think we ever actually see Bo-Katan's father die.
I swear we do. I swear before Satine takes over that it's a different person.
No, because the first time we go to Mandalore, it's Satine in charge. and then the Prime Minister Almanac takes over.
Bo-Katan craze. Oh, I must be remembering something different.
You're probably remembering Prime Minister Almanac.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I'm just remembering differently. Alright, so yeah, I want to know Will's thoughts first and rating before I say mine. So, Will, thoughts and rating?
Well, I thought that this episode was amazing. I think the Mythosaur, while it isn't as well known as Luke Skywalker, had the same exact reaction from us as Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
That's a big moment.
Because if you look at as soon as we saw, I know that when we got there and Bo-Katan said that Mythosaurs lived in the water, that I was thinking, so all these years, and maybe the Mythosaur, maybe there is a Mythosaur under that fucking water.
Yes, there is.
And then they flew back up, and there it was. You could tell by the head shape, that it was a Mythosaur, and damn, that thing was fucking massive.
Now I just need Din to tame it.
I was gonna say that, cause I was thinking, I wonder if Din's gonna tame that. Imagine if.
Or I need Grogu to do his little force.
Could you imagine we get a scene with, if Din does tame it? Could you imagine if we get a scene of Din taming that, and then if Boba Fett's in this, we see him with his Rancor, and right next to him you just see fucking Mando with his big massive dinosaur thing, and Boba Fett looks at him and goes, "Are you compensating for something? My monster's bigger."
You're riding that like a bantha.
I want to ride it like a bantha. But
yeah, I thought that was very good.
Yeah.
I do think that the big bad for the episode, the creature thing, was a little bit stupid because, as we all know, robots don't exist in Star Wars. Even when I'm ill, Jordan, I can still do it.
No, I was waiting for it. I was fucking waiting for it.
I did enjoy how Bo-Katan seemed blind when Grogu went to her palace, because there's no one in the pilot seat and she's getting all this. I thought I told you never to come back.
Yeah, we were sat there like, can you not see there's nobody in that fucking seat? Can you not see that?
That was funny. All in all, I give the episode like a solid 8.6 out of 10. What about you, John?
What did you say?
8.6 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it. You know what? I'll go same as you. Yeah, I'll go same as you.
I need more.
We need
it's
more.
It's happening again.
Yeah.
Every time the Mandalorian airs, it's like it's good. Wish it was more.
Pedro Pascal says in Wonder Woman 2.
Life is good.
Life is good,
but it
could be better. But yeah, I for one can't wait for next week's episode. But yeah, hope everybody's been enjoying our reviews. Anything else, Will?
No, don't have anything.
No. But yeah, guys, hope everybody did enjoy today's review of that. We hope you did enjoy our review of Bad Batch, which came out earlier today, as if you're watching this. Mando comes out after that. But everybody, hope everybody's been enjoying our TV show reviews. We've got one more episode of Last of Us to review, which is out next week.
Cry. And then Jordan will be taking over one of the Star Wars shows.
Yeah, me and Will.
Probably the Bad Batch, because
possibly, yeah.
Mando's just too cool for me not to intro that.
So yeah, I'll be taking over, doing the main part of Bad Batch, and then Will do that, and then
for however many episodes are left, because I don't actually know.
We've got it ends with a 2-parter that's out on the same day, I believe.
There's 6 episodes of Mando left, so that's 6 weeks of Mando.
Yeah.
And then Bad Batch has 1, 2, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay. And it ends, so we've got today's episode of...
So you'll probably take over 2 episodes of Bad Batch.
3, innit?
2, because next week's has got things still, Last of Us.
Oh, yeah. What about Bad Batch? Bad Batch ends with a thing, doesn't it? 2-part that comes out on the same day.
And Plan 99.
Yeah. So those come out on the same day. And then that's Bad Batch done. That's Last of Us done. Then all we'll have is Mando.
And I'm not complaining, because Mando is pretty good.
So yeah, we'll be going less episodes of shows, reviews.
Obviously, in the background, we've also got Flash, Winchester, Superman and Lois.
Yeah, we're watching
Titans.
we're watching those in the background. We don't want to review them because they've been out for so long. Like those shows have been going for a while. So me and Will have decided to do after the Arrowverse is finished. We will start it from the beginning and review it seasonally. So we do episodes instead of reviewing episodes singly. We will just review season after season. We don't know yet how that would work. Obviously, we have to review the first 2 seasons of Arrow, because then Flash doesn't start till like season 4. No, season 3.
Yeah, season 3.
Flash doesn't start till season 3. Season 2 is when Barry is introduced, and then season 3 is when he gets his own show. And then we'll just go from there. We will be reviewing Legends, I think. I don't know if maybe. If not, then because me and Will, I watched like first 2 or 3 seasons of Legends, and then it wasn't.
I watched the first 2 seasons of Legends.
Yeah.
And then I stopped. It just got a bit too weird. I watched the season with John Constantine in there.
Yeah, I did as well.
Those seasons were comedy gold.
We will review Stargirl, because me and Will love Stargirl.
Rest in peace, Stargirl.
Yeah, I can't believe that's over with. Titans will review, because Titans is ending with season 4. It's ending with season 4, so we'll see. But yeah, hope everybody does enjoy what we're doing. Obviously, later this year we are getting Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew. I don't know if Acolytes this year.
Got no idea.
No idea if Acolytes this year. But yeah, hope everybody did enjoy our review of Mando, and I have been one of your hosts, Slasher.
I have been your other host, Azteral.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. This is the way.
Bye. This is the way.
Forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
Server etiquette!